Good morning. I'm just getting on the motorcycle. Everything is okay. I'm ready to go. Today is going to be a relatively calm day, I presume. Not many kilometers to push, and I think it will be interesting in different ways. I would like to talk a bit about international developments, what might be going on, what could it mean, and just share some thoughts about the present and the future. This comes from a question that a friend asked me yesterday. Let's see if I can go through this place. Okay. I don't think it's because of the button. I think it's just because somebody opened. But it's okay. I like it. I wonder if to get an ice cream. One last one here. I don't know if I'll get them again. The honey melon taste. It's okay. I'll have it tonight. There should be another place as well. Okay. I'm just sweating a lot, so I don't want to stop. I want to get some wind. It's hot. It's 26, 27 degrees. It's 12 noon. 12 p.m. Yeah, p.m. So it's a little hot to do anything now, other than enjoying the ride. Here we go right. Here we go right. But this sign is a bit confusing. I don't really know. Am I supposed to go on the right or on the left? In other provinces you always go on the left as a motorbike. But here you have this sign, which I don't know if it refers to motorbikes or electric e-bikes. It's a bit unclear. I think the sign, the logo itself, it means motorbikes, but maybe it's a different interpretation here. That's been a little confusing for the last several days for me. Anyway, I think this is a small transgression to make. I've made several of those already. As long as you abide by the main regulations, main rules, main laws. I think minor infractions, like any country, are, ultimately unavoidable, right? Everybody does small things like that. Sometimes you stop for a second somewhere you're not supposed to stop. So on. You can hear some noise. Is everything? Let me just double check my things. I have a full tank. You might recall the end of the day yesterday. It was very special when it comes to fuel. Okay, my stick seems to be okay. Everything is closed. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Go straight. So I have some thoughts to share, some questions to raise. I would very much enjoy this intellectual exercise, and hopefully it would feel, if not be, interactive. And this brings me to one of the initiatives that one of the ideas that I would like to develop, or at least explore with this journey, to maybe set up these reflections in the form of a, adapted podcast. Basically, to have conversations with people, with friends, with colleagues, with maybe guests on the journey, and on different topics and record them and maybe edit them a bit so they're not controversial in a bad way, and have this also be part of this initiative. I wonder if that's feasible to set up. One of the first things I need to do is to really check my internet, because now it's not very good. I have issues. I can't use my VPN now because of Google Maps, or I can choose not to use Google Maps and use my VPN. But also my internet speed is not very good. My phone, Samsung, it has this issue where I cannot use 5G in China because it's locked to another region. I bought it in Hong Kong, but apparently it comes from South America, which was unfortunate. I think they cheated me a little bit. They didn't tell me that. They didn't force. I'm sure the guys knew that there might be issues when it comes to that. But anyway, there's a small issue when it comes to the internet. I need to fix that. The problem is the fix is difficult. Apparently, I need to change the firmware of the phone, which is very, very deep software configuration change. And I mean, it's one of the things I don't really want to try myself unless I really, really have to. So I've been thinking about it for a while now. I read online, I read how it's done, and in theory, everything's fine. You can download everything you need. You can follow the procedures, and it should be safe. But it's not my job. I've never done this before. I've never done anything remotely close to that before. So I don't want to break my phone, and that's the main risk. I can hear the noise still. Maybe it's this thing. Most likely, right? Anyway, if that's it, then it's not a very big problem. Let's go. This is starting to vibrate again. It never stops. Maintenance never stops. Vibration is is quite big on this motorcycle, which can be a nice thing to feel, but like you see, it vibrates a lot. I need to check that. I'll take the key off, this thing off, and let's see if the sound disappears. Okay. So yes, I have this issue with my phone. I can't connect to 5G. Am I going the wrong way or the right way? So that's a bit tough. If I can fix that, I will be able to do many things. Potentially even live stream at some point. I think that will be very interesting to live stream a few sessions, a few rides perhaps. Then it can be really interactive. That will be very cool. That's ultimately okay. No noise in the back anymore. No. I can hear it again. What's going on? Basically, the issue, the noise I was hearing is the collar of my shirt vibrates because of the wind, and it hits my helmet. Like the tip of it hits my helmet, a bit like a how do you call that? Kamshik in Bulgarian. How do you call that? Like the tip of the lasso of Indiana Jones, you know? Anyway, it's just a vibration that enough for my helmet to be disturbed by that noise, and it really propagates. I can hear it. Like, it's funny, it's almost like a medical instrument. I can hear every vibration, every hit, everything that, like even a cloth hitting my helmet, and it sounds like it says plastic vibration knocks on the helmet. Okay, anyway, so not a big problem. Today I have about 90 kilometers left to go, about 100 in total. That's the plan in terms of distance, but then I do look forward to deviating a bit every once in a while. Which I don't know exactly how it will look like. It seems like to the left there is a wide coastal, perhaps mangrove, or coastal area inundated. Wait, is that the tide? Did I finally see the tide in person? Maybe I can take a look when I approach on the other side. But yeah, so it's a lot of water on the left. Need to go a bit around, and my destination. Wow, it's so annoying, this knocking. How come it starts now and I'm going towards Qinzhou, which is more or less halfway towards Nanning, the capital of Guangxi province. Yeah, there's a lot of water on the other side. A lot of water. So that's the plan for today. I'm taking my time, I'm not in a rush. I want to be in Nanning tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, on the 3rd of March, which also, by the way, is Bulgaria's national holiday currently. I want to be in Nanning because there will be, according to what I understand, to what I read and what a friend told me, there will be a special festival. The 15th day after New Year's, there's a special Lanterns Festival linked to the Spring Festival, to the New Year. And I assume that in Nanning, as the capital of Guangxi province, there will be something worthwhile happening. Maybe there will be some spectacle, something to visit. And I also have a friend there who I would like to see. Maybe spend some time together if we have the chance. We'll see about that. Oh, of course, and I have like 20 packages in Nanning, more like 10, but I have things to do. Things to install, I need to change my oil, I need to put the wind protectors, I need to do some things in Nanning. So 1 or 2 days I'll spend there, 3rd of March, 4th of March, and I'll be on my way towards the south of Guangxi province, the border with Vietnam. There's some very beautiful areas there, some tea plantations. It's mountainous area, so I look forward to spending some time there. It's a place I've never been, even though I've heard about. And then I will be going on my way towards Kunming, Lijiang, Shangri-La, the beginning of my journey. One last visit, this time on my way home. So I really look forward to that, and I hope to see some friends on the way, which I also very much look forward to. So yeah, you can see there's the low tide now, apparently it seems, or the lowering tide, and you saw some people crossing the road. They're going to pick some things from the mud, like for the last few days that I've been observing. Some crabs, some seashells, things like that. Seafood. That's part of the local livelihoods of the people, ways of subsistence. I don't see as many mangrove forests as I would like, but I don't really know the reasons, so I will not speculate. I saw a few, which is nice. I might see some more on the way to Qinzhou. I'm not sure exactly how it's written. But yeah, that's the plan for today, okay? It's 12, almost 1, so I have 4, 5, 6 hours of exploration to do today. And also to share some thoughts, as I mentioned in the beginning, earlier in the morning, about what's going on. There's a lot going on in the world. Ukraine war is far from over. Iran is what everybody's talking about. There was a good test of my reactions. There's literally nothing happening here. Tell me, is this illegal to cross now? I think this is a rule I will break. Literally nobody. This is not a very well done crosswalk and lights, if you ask me. Maybe you don't ask me, but that's my opinion anyway. Oh man, I'm sharing these things. I'm sharing my thoughts. I'm recording this with the expectation that somebody will listening to it. I might be very delusional when it comes to that. At the same time, it makes my experience more entertaining. So it contributes to my well-being. So I'll keep doing that, and maybe, in the vague hope and possibility that this might mean something to someone other than my family and the people I would assume might be interested. Very few in number. But yeah, I'll keep doing that. So you can see it's spring around here. Probably spring forever. You can smell it in the air, and I love that smell. Although it's mixed with some, you know, when water stays in a place a long time without being refreshed, how it smells like sewers, like a pantano in Spain, or Yazovir in Bulgaria. Basically, blato rather, not Yazovir. Basically, when the water is stuck and it doesn't renew, so it starts to smell bad, a bit like sewers. So every once in a while I get this gulf of wind, if that's the right way to say, that reminds me of that. It's nice to be on the motorcycle when it's hot. Now it's not even sunny, but it's so hot when I stop. So I'm happy I can do that. I think now is a good moment to start exploring some alternatives, like here, like where I can go. This seems like a nice area. No cars. Can get closer to the coast. I can see some mangrove forests on the map. If I am right, I would like to take a look. Look at these flowers. It It's 20... No. It's already 1st of March. February was a short February. For a short month. So it's already 1st of March. I guess spring is awakening everywhere. What's going on here? Oh. The road is ending. That's what's going on. Maybe I can go though. No? Okay. No way. No? Okay. Okay, then we go. I don't know why. These guys stay there in control. Maybe there's some local something happening. No idea. Thank you. Oh, anyway. Back on the road then. There's plenty of roads around. Yeah, I can hear some noises, annoying noises in my installations. This guy, he goes on first and then looks. It's not the right way to do it, my friend. I can hear some annoying vibrations. I think they might be making my whole wheel vibrate even more. So I think I need to address that. I'll find a spot with some shade and then I'll try to address it. Funny thing is, the Harleys of the couple friends that I made on Hainan, the young kids who were driving, well, not really young, but the guys who were driving Harley Davidsons, their motorcycles were vibrating like crazy. Like crazy. So I really wonder, how is that not bad for the motorcycle over time? I think I want to take another road. Not this main one, even though it's the one AMAP is taking me through. What about this one? Not this one. This one. Front and right. You can enjoy some more flowers on the way. Look at that. Ah, it's beautiful. So yeah, if this is my start, if this is the start of my podcast series, it's a terrible start, right? I'm so distracted. I'm definitely not talking about what I suggested earlier. Here we go on the right. But I mean, maybe I don't have much to say. It's really just a dialogue that I would like to initiate, a debate. It would be very interesting to talk with somebody now, instead of me rambling all the time. But Iran, the Ayatollah is reportedly dead. That's what I read in the morning before I began my journey. The US and Israel bombed Iran heavily yesterday, and apparently it was a successful campaign when it comes to its objectives. The Ayatollah, as the Americans would say, the head of the snake, is eliminated. And now I'm sure the question in everybody's mind is, what will happen with Iran going forward? Is this the beginning of a free, bright period for the country? A new future, a free future? for the people of Iran. Perhaps a democracy on the horizon, as the son of the deposed Shah claims that with the fall of the current regime, he will go back to the country, begin a period of transition towards a stable and successful democracy in Iran. That's his claim. Personally, I'm in favor of the efforts to achieve that, right? Because most of all, it seems to be the will of many people in Iran, if not the majority. I hope it's the majority. That's how it should be. But this is remains to be seen. I'm not in the loop of the latest, trustworthy information about the intentions and passions of the people of Iran. What exactly is that they want to happen, they want to see. I think the information in this regard is very limited also, so it's very difficult to judge as of now. I think this will become more and more evident over the coming days. So there's a lot on the horizon: the return of the son of the Shah, the formation of some kind of political opposition, the expression of the will of the people in Iran. Let's see if they will go on the streets now, if the regime will fall, if the state apparatus will dismantle. The forces, the Revolutionary Guard and other branches of the services of the state controlled by the Shah, by the Ayatollah until now, if they will lay down their weapons and contribute to a peaceful transition of power. I think that's what everybody is holding their breaths about, waiting to see what will happen. The international community. In this context, today I woke up with the question of if I can obtain a visa for Iran a few months from now and go with my motorcycle there. That will be an amazing opportunity. That's ideally the route I want to take. All terrestrial route, basically from China, from the coast, all the way to Europe. Well, actually, yeah, I took the ferry in Hainan, so sorry about that. Maybe it's a bit of a cheating. It's imperfect, but I mean, it's as perfect as it can get, right? I'm fine with that. So I would like, beyond these details, because otherwise it will be the Caspian Sea, my crossing point. The third alternative is Russia, but I'm not sure what the possibility for that is right now. So yeah, it would be great if I can access Iran and cross the country with this motorcycle. That's ultimately exactly what this mission seeks to pursue. So I'll definitely keep an eye on that. It's really dependent on what will happen over the coming weeks, months, maybe. Circumstances will converge to allow me to do that in a safe way, in a safe manner, to visit Iran without a very high risk of something bad happening. I want to get out of this road, go a little. There's some villages, there's mangrove forests, there's a lot to the left. This is the national road, which is fine, it's a nice road. Guy, hey. Okay. thank you. Not ideal, but I understood what you want to do. Same like this guy, I think. No, this one he will just keep going. So I would like to take a left turn at some point around here. Okay. So I would love to be able to get there when it comes to Iran. Before that, though, it's even more problematic. It's Pakistan and Afghanistan that would be on my routes. Pakistan, I think, will be fine to visit. When it comes to, I just need a visa, and I think it's not that complicated to get, and the access to the country. Afghanistan with the war and crossing the border from Pakistan, it's a bit complicated to assess. I'm not sure as of now what my chances are to pull that off. In more normal, in quotes, times, I'm quite confident I can pull it off. I can enter Afghanistan with a motorcycle. I did a bit of research. I found a contact in Afghanistan who, by the way that he told me things are. So borders are very much flexible and negotiable. You can solve everything with a little bit of money. And apparently that seems to be the established way of doing things. It's not that it's corruption or anything like that, which might as well might actually be. But anyway, it seems to be the way that the procedures are. Okay, let's go this left one here. I think it's a safe route to take. This one goes. Actually, where does it go? If it doesn't go to a village and that then continues, it will not be very successful detour. There's some fields around, some ways, there's a river. I don't know if there's a river. I don't know if you saw that river. If there's a crossing point, I think it's a nice route to follow around the river. The problem is Nanliujiang, there's the river. So there's a whole delta around here. It might be a bit difficult to cross. Maybe that's why my map is... Yeah, maybe it's a delta that's the problem. Okay, you know what, I'll just turn around. The delta is indeed most likely complicated. And roads there might be one way. Not one way, but like often resulting in a dead end. So what do you think about these thoughts? What are you thinking about Iran? If you follow the news, if you follow developments, if you care about them, what do you think will happen in Iran? Is this a good thing, what the US and Israel did last night, yesterday? Is that the right thing to do? These are philosophical, moral questions. I do like exploring. Not like is a light word in this context. That looks like a nice motorcycle store. If I needed some help. It's good to see you have this. You have this in smaller towns, smaller villages. China, I know in many ways I'm used to China at this point. Like I can survive in China easily. I don't want to say I have mastered China, but a little bit. Let's say let's say it's obeying my reins. No, okay, that's terrible. But yeah, I can survive comfortably. I can do the things I need. I know how to do them, and it's one of the things that in the back of my mind, slowly are starting to, not boil, but like thoughts are starting to arise. Because now I'm going home. Now this is going west. This is me going west. I finally began my journey about 6 days ago, 1 week ago, from the coast. Long time coming, long time in the planning, and now it's towards the west, towards the sunset, towards Xinjiang, towards Central Asia, the Stan countries. A lot of unknown ahead, which is exactly the way I love it to be. So yeah, I don't know what awaits outside of China. I have no idea about routes, about border crossings, about riding conditions, road conditions, about prices. I have vague idea about prices, internet, accommodation. In many ways, it's a true adventure. I know that beyond China there's a lot that's been done. Bicycles, motorcycles, there's a lot of information out there online that I could and I will at some point consult to the extent that I need. Again, I love exploring things for myself, so this element will remain as a core part of this journey. But yeah, that gives me a bit of peace of mind that outside of China, by all accounts, should be easier. One thing at least is that I speak Russian. So if Iran and Pakistan and Afghanistan are not the routes that I take in the end, Russian will be very, very handy in this part of the world and in this chapter of my journey. It will be great to talk with people, finally, to be able to share some thoughts directly without translation, to understand what they say, to feel the emotion in the voice, in the words, in the ways they frame their thoughts. So that is definitely something I look forward to. And it's one of the challenges, one of the more, how to put it, less than ideal aspects of my experience in China. I would have liked to talk with people freely, directly, to have a conversation, but using translation is... What is this tower? I'm curious, it looks quite fascinating. I wonder if I can stop around here somewhere. Doesn't look very Chinese. That's why it's worth taking a look. Ruins Park. Ruins Park. Let's take a look. By the way, as you can see there on the sign, Boundless Sea Silk Road location shooting point. This is something I've not spoken about at all, I think, so far. About the Silk Road, which I'm pretty much following in a way. The Silk Road is a network of many roads, many routes. So hello. So inevitably I'm doing much of it with my motorcycle. The main roads that exist today, especially in Xinjiang, the main highway, as far as I understand, the one that I plan to take, and especially the one that you should take in winter because it's the only real road where you can go. It's maintained and survivable in winter. I have a friend who's cycling that right now. I wonder how he's doing. But these routes are all, they find their roots in the Silk Road thousands of years ago, hundreds, maybe thousands. So I'll go take a look over there. So that's where I'm heading, and I really look forward to that part of the journey. Everybody tells me how Xinjiang is amazing, how beautiful it is as a region, and of course there are many other reasons why I would like to go and visit that part of China. I also have some friends in the province. It's vast. I think it's the largest in China. So yeah, everything is spread afar. That's a cool building, isn't it? So everything is spread very far. I'll need to do a bit more planning later on when I approach Xinjiang, because for now it's very easy. For now I have accommodation, I have places to stay, I have gas stations, I have food, everything I need every few kilometers, few dozens of kilometers. Okay, this is in Chinese, so I cannot see much. Maybe I can ask Doubao. Let's see. I believe these guys to be a local famous group. They're about to do something very special, I think. Good luck. Bye bye. So unfortunately I'm very hot right now, so I'll have to miss it. But seem to be a cool group of young kids having fun. Very beautiful as well, all of them. Okay, you can see them dancing. They're professionals. In that heat though, so hot. But they're really professionals. The guys, there's some girls over there, well dressed, very handsome, very beautiful. Having fun. It's just a little bit too hot for my liking, and I think for theirs as well. I have to go left. Can I go left? Come on. I'm melting, please. I need to increase my RPM, I think, in idle. It's a little too low. Sorry. I'm not in the best spot to sit right now. Why is there no left? Okay. How about this road? Let's see where it goes. Some traffic around here, which I hope is a good sign. I hope it continues somewhere there, across the delta of the river, and provides for a very enjoyable, cloudy, perfect weather ride in the countryside of the south of Guangxi province, the Beihai area, Beihai city. Prefecture, maybe, that's a better way to put it. Across the river, through mangrove forests. That's what I would love to see on the map. It could be the case, as long as this road goes right somewhere, which does not seem to be the case. Well, one can dream. One can dream. There are some fields around here to the right. You can see this road by the river, but I don't know how to get to it. If I can get to it. Maybe this path can take me there. What do you think? It's the only one anyway. Alright, well, here we go. A bit more exploration today. For me this is a lot of fun. A lot of exciting experiences. So I only hope... You see, Google Maps is reconfiguring to go and follow my intentions. I just really hope I can find a way. So far this seems like it could be it, unless that door is very permanently closed, in which way I shall not be able to cross on the other side. And fortunately, more and more it seems like that's exactly the case right now. So we have to go back. Is this fruits? Have to go back. Yeah, how do I go there though? Maybe through this. Yeah, let's see if I can find a way. I should be able to find a way, right? Again, this is not terrible road. Not terrible for my motorcycle. Oh wow, what a chicken. I don't think it will affect the longevity of my vehicle and the success rate of my project significantly in a negative way. So this is fine. This is fine for me to do. I'm not anywhere remotely. It's not a mine contaminated area. I have full gas tank. So basically nothing to worry about. It's not scorching heat, so I think my engine won't overheat. Maybe there are some snakes around here, which could be an issue. But what can I do? I hope they're not very, very big. Okay, I hope this goes on. So there is a risk, that's true. There is a risk now that there's some nail here. A piece of glass. Yeah, these paths that I'm taking. This one I can't even turn around now. Easily. But this is in a way the part of China you will never see. Neither will I. In Bulgaria we call this type of... Actually this is... I did not intend to come here, to be honest. I only see the blue on the map, meaning that maybe it connects to the road I want to take. I certainly hope so. That would make it worthwhile. And I believe that's the case. Yes, please, please, please. It's a bit of a place to turn around if I have to. I think there's no crossing over the river though, so I don't really know exactly where I'm going right now. It's only all this trash around here. Where am I? Okay, if I keep going forward, I think I'll get close to the road. And then I can keep on going. Oh man! This is really not a motorcycle road, is it? But you know, sometimes you have to make your own road. Like these times. Oh man, sometimes I do wonder, why am I like this? Why am I like this? There's a real chance that there are snakes around here. Bad ones. See, how do I get there? That's where I want to go. But how? I think there is the road. You know? This is a nice fishing spot. I guess that's exactly what it is. My motto is camouflaged. The places I find myself in. The places I find myself in. Cannot even see the path behind. What do I do now? Oh man. Okay, so basically this is not the right way. I need to turn around. Doesn't look like the right way, does it? And I'm sweating profusely right now, which is why I'm not wearing my helmet. I wonder if I will find a way. This is a little bit dangerous. It's good that my motorcycle is my backs are resilient to that, I hope. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we go out of here. It's not really a nice place to be. It did not turn out as I hoped. Not exactly. If only there was a bridge. Some bad smells around here. You don't want to stay here for too long. Longer than needed. And then here, there's no other way other than this one. One thing I worry about a little when I do these things is that what would I do if my tire ruptures, breaks? So I have a tire repair kit with me. I don't have the experience doing that. So as you can imagine, it will take me a long time and I'm not sure about the result. It will be a good experience. So again, it's not that I'm forcing this situation to happen, to break my tire, puncture my tire, but it might be not entirely a bad experience if that happens in a place like this, this relatively controlled environment. Wait, could I take a left over there and maybe connect to this road? Huh. Oh yeah. Never. So that was not my best detour. I admit that. A lot of sweat, some scratches, Not that bad either. Could be much worse. I just really wanted to go on a road around the river around there. I guess this one is good enough. Yeah, let's see this road down there where this guy was. It's kind of what I wanted to do. Alright, let's try another one. How about this one? What do you think will be the results? It seems to be quite straightforward. I'll ride through the city or through the village. With that tempo, I checked the map. I'm doing about 100 kilometers per day. It's not that much. It's something that I don't really know. I don't really have a set objective when it comes to that. Okay, so this basically just goes back on the main road. Left goes to the fields, back to the river area. Oh wait, maybe I can go around. Where's the river? Where did the river go? Ah, the river is behind me now. So I can potentially go and get that road and then explore some of those villages. There's more deltas, more rivers. I do need to go to this road eventually. You know what? It's very hot right now. I think I'll just go on the main road, get some wind. It's also better for the motorcycle. It's always nice to see some fields like that. I like it. Okay, we go up, then we look, and then we do that. That's a safe way to do it, even if not very, maybe legal. I don't know. Reality is complicated, okay? You have to follow the rules and the legislation, the laws of a system, regulations and requirements. All that exists for a reason, but you know, life is life. Do your best in interpreting and abiding by them, and I think that's all you can do. This is a new gas station I've never seen. I want to take a look at the price. 7.1. 7.1. 7.1? Not sure. Maybe I checked the wrong one. If 7.1 was 95, that's amazing. I think I pay way too much attention to the gas. And this guy is without a license plate. Oh, he's put it up there. I wonder how legal that is. Okay, the map. Okay, we are good. 40 seconds. What is this place? Would you like to live in one of those apartments over there? What about for free? Would you? It's not the dream of many, I think. In Europe, that is. In China, I don't know. Yeah, that's me being... I don't know what I'm saying. Forget about that. So I found myself a nice road. On this one there was quite a bit of traffic. It's the one I took away from the main one on the other side. But this one is going quite a bit to the side, and it's not really a, you know, a scenic road for me. And I'm listening now a podcast, a very interesting one on synthetic life. In a way, the origins of life, what constitutes life, and what awaits us as a species going forward when it comes to the development of life. So, Star Talk Radio, Star Talk podcast with Neil deGrasse Tyson, my favorite podcast. I've listened to hundreds of episodes, and in a way, I would like to somehow share it. I think it would be interesting to listen to while riding a motorcycle, for me, but also for anybody who would like to join, and then we can have discussions around the things that they're talking about. But I just don't know how I can share that audio as part of my microphone, my recording. I don't know how to set that up technically. So this is this is just an agricultural area. Lots of plantations. The air is so clean. I can smell different types of vegetables. It's so nice. Yeah, I want to share. I think this is interesting, maybe to put as a background at home. Basically, I would like to integrate a map as well in one corner of the screen. So in a big screen you can have, but then you have this map here, if that serves any purpose. So you can have an idea of where I am, where I'm going. Today, again, the route is from Beihai to Qinzhou, more or less halfway towards Nanning. And I'm just taking my time to go away from the main roads and see a bit of the countryside. And this one is a very, very nice road to ride on. I'm alone, it's wide, it's clean, no risks, while also allowing me to enjoy the environment. And it seems to connect with my road, so it's all good. This guy is going backwards. Okay, here we go. Slowly go left. Okay. Both Google Maps and my A map agree, so that's nice. So this route is good. Oh, this is a railway. I wonder if it works. So yeah, I have these battling, competing, conflicting intentions inside me, between wanting to record as much as possible, because in many ways this is a unique experience, and You know, I get to experience interesting things unexpectedly all the time, and I cannot record everything unless I do record everything. And that's a bit of a dilemma. So I want to capture as much as possible, and I think it has value. Then on the other hand, first I have, you know, physical and technical limitations. I cannot record everything. I cannot upload everything online. It's just hours and hours of footage. Much of it is just writing in silence, which might be nice. Again, I also think that's interesting to, like, if I knew this exists, I think it would be valuable to have a compilation and then, you know, oh wow. These are geese, not ducks anymore. Oh, that's a pretty cool find. These are big geese. They seem to be wild. Oh, I want to take a picture of this place. What a nice find. Oh. Really? I want to take a picture. It's a tight bridge, so it's understandable. Not much space for that. But I'm just curious, I haven't seen geese like that. Never. By the coloring, they seem all to be wild. Look, they're big ones. That's They can probably fly. These giant animals. They're all paying attention to me. No reaction. It's a nice spot to be a wild goose, no? So many of them. I wonder if you can hunt for survival. This one seems to be very domesticated. It's very easy to capture, so maybe they are not wild, they belong to somebody. I don't really know. But that was an interesting sight to see. Very nice. Okay, let's go. I'm melting. I'm melting, so hot. Okay, let's keep on going. So yes, I have, see, now I was recording this. It was an interesting experience for me. And unless I record it, maybe then I have to see it, and then I realize, oh, it's interesting, so I have to turn back, and then I have to turn on the camera. And I don't want to be doing this type of, you know, setups. I want the experience to be natural. I want to experience, and I want to share my experience. But I don't want to fake my experience for the sake of... Hello! That was a cute girl. Hello! These kids living a life in the village. You see this village, right? It's I don't know if it's a village, it's just homes here and there. And you have children. That's a very good sign. Despite China being in a population crisis right now, I think the birth rate is very, very low. So it's a problem, but at the same time I see this, Maybe it's a big problem in the cities more than the countryside. I don't know. In the countryside I see young people, children everywhere. So I don't know, maybe it's also I'm just seeing the surface and the problem runs deeper than that. But yeah, so that's why I have videos that are 2, 3, 4 hours a day. Maybe not 4 yet, but 2, 3 hours. Because some are just I want to record. This is making history, okay? If not big history, at least personal history in my life. It's a historic moment for me, historic period. Chances are I will not be doing much of this ever again. So I want to record it. I want to be able to share it. And then I will be able to use this information for things later on, right? You can edit into nice videos with narrative, with some effects, with subtitles, compilations, combinations. You can do some very, very interesting editing to all the places I have been already, and then with everything that awaits. Summer, winter, spring, autumn, it's everything in this journey, everything. Deserts, mountains, ocean, everything, you know? That's what awaits. Part of that I've already done. So that's why I'm so excited about this project, and I record these long videos. I would be glad if other people enjoy them. At least my family and friends. I'm already enjoying making them, so everything else is just a very, very nice bonus. If you are watching this and you're happy and you're finding joy or value in it, I'm very glad that is the case, and you're most welcome to stay until the end. Enjoy the ride with me. One goal of these recordings is also to capture, portray, and share this experience as close as possible as it can be to what I am experiencing. So I'm literally now looking forward, driving the motorcycle and talking, recording my thoughts and my view, my overall experience. And you can be also experiencing that. You can also partake. I think that's pretty awesome. With technology we have to do that. I apologize for quality issues. I know the microphone sometimes is not perfect. Maybe the camera is not perfect for some of you. The frame, the configuration, the quality overall. I know, I think perfection doesn't exist. So this is a balance that I'm trying to strike. There are some things that I can improve on from my side, and I'm learning on the go. I think the other day when I fell on the sand near the ship, I shared some thoughts afterwards, and then I realized that I had my helmet off because I was sweating, and then my microphone was on the helmet, and so basically it was very almost unhearable what I was saying, and that's a shame because that's an organic, spontaneous thoughts that I had, and I think they were interesting to capture in the moment. You can hear them, you just have to turn on the audio, and it might be annoying for that section. But yeah, so I learned from that, and now basically I can just regulate my practice. When I take my helmet off, I turn the microphone off, and that's it, and then I have my camera with me. I will not be riding, I will not be going fast, so the sound is good. Ooh. It's a bit of a bumpy road. Oh, turn left. Why would I turn left? Interesting and unexpected. At all. to have to turn left here. Interesting command, in agreement both by Google Maps and AMAP. It's quite interesting to see. Okay, it's exactly to my liking, so that's ideal. In roads like this, you know, shade, temperature is better, no traffic. I can think more clearly and more easily. And I can share my thoughts for posterity. For me, for myself, for my children maybe one day, for my grandchildren, I hope, and their grandchildren. So, you know, when you think about it, so many reasons to be doing this. It's not at all about becoming famous, you know, becoming popular, getting money from it. Some of these things could be nice, and I'm not against. Oh, let me get one of those flowers. These are so nice, so big. I hope they're not poisonous or something. Can I somehow install it here? I don't think so. Maybe? No. Maybe? How about this? I'm thinking it can stay like this maybe for, yeah, to fall. But anyway, second flower that I find, it's pretty nice. Maybe it can stay for a while. There was one with a bigger branch, I can put it in, but these ones, they're like fruits. They just fall, like they're so heavy, these flowers. I like the beginning of this route. Looks like an amazing route. This kid is deep asleep in his mother's embrace and warmth. That must be an amazing feeling, no? Am I recording? I am recording. Nice. So now in theory everything should be working okay. Everything should be working okay. The sounds, the video. I hope that's the case. I think that would make this experience worth sharing with the quality good enough. Yeah, this is about to fall in my face, I think. Most likely. There's so many of them. It's a nice flower. It's a big flower. I've seen it many times on these trees. This tree. But it really falls like a fruit. Like it really breaks away. There's no... They just fall to the ground. Very thick leaves, very thick, very heavy. Oh, what is that over there? Some kind of a farm with wooden fences. Interesting. What kind of farm is that? All these wooden fences inside. Very neatly done. You see, but there's no animals. Strange. I think it's some kind of cattle. It seems to be for high animals, not small ones. If I find a place with a bit more clearance, I would like to take a look. It's finishing. I'm enjoying this ride very much today. How about you? This is all factories, industries, no people around. I wonder why. Maybe it's linked to the festival. no, today's Sunday. What am I saying here, right? Today's Sunday, of course. Today is a rest day. No work today. It's a big factory. So that's where I'm going. I can potentially zoom out the map a little off this. Okay, not too bad. My suspension is good. So I can potentially zoom out, and you can keep an eye where I'm going. Maybe that's a nice thing to do. So that's where I am. You can see where I am, but now you cannot see much. See, India, China, Southeast Asia, Africa around here, Europe around here. So maybe that's something I can set up. If I buy a second phone, I can always have the camera on. The map on. And that way there's always something on the screen when I record. You can always keep an eye on the map. Is that interesting to have on the screen like that? Please let me know in the comments. That will be very valuable to hear this feedback. I don't think I can edit this clip out and ask this question to anybody. So if you're watching this video, please let me know about that. I think that will be a great way to improve. In a simple way. I can figure this out. It's not that difficult. To have a map like that on the screen. Might be the easiest solution, rather than integrate some software afterwards, like to combine videos and things like that. This might be the easiest. I just have a screen, an extra screen. But yeah, that's where I am. China, south of China. Very, very far. Oof. A lot of vibration. Wow, that's a very big vibration. It's probably... I don't know if I should do something about it. It's a lot of vibration. No wonder this keeps breaking. Yeah, so if I relax the gas, it's a bit less. So that's where home is. So I need to go all this way to here. Doesn't look that much, right? In the end, it's not that much. Now we zoom in. That's the goal of today. That was an interesting moment, this map experience. I liked it. Shall we see how much is gas around here? I'm curious. I'm just curious. No need to bother anybody. No need to come out. No, I just want to see. No. 你好，谢谢。75, 7.5. That's normal price. That's normal price. I've been recording for a long time, right? Maybe I should really slow down. But on the other hand, why? Why not? Why not? Why not do what I want? You, my friend, my parent, my brother, my future friend, my colleague, my enemy perhaps, my hater. That doesn't sound very nice. There is a chance you will never see this yourself in person otherwise. I mean, I guess you can say that for most of the things on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. My argument is defeated. But But still, this is a way for you to experience the world as it is. And I hope to some this might be interesting and valuable. To me it is. To me it most definitely is. I would be dreaming of doing something like this if I were back home working in my job, my regular job. I would be dreaming of having a chance to do something like that one day. And most definitely it will be something like that, because honestly, I've dreamed in the past, but I would have never imagined that I could do this in China. That I could buy a motorcycle, a real motorcycle, to buy one, to have the resources, the capacity to pull that off, and for it to work out. That, you know, that's the circumstances, the environment would even allow for something like this to be possible. I bet if there are many people watching this, the vast majority would have never imagined that you can actually do that in China, quite simply. I should probably at some point, interesting, 2 gas stations next to one another. How are they coexisting? Like literally next door. I should probably do a... Wow, this is dangerous. This is a little dangerous, and I would like to also record moments like this of good deeds to promote that. It's up to us to take care of the road and to take care of other people. So when you see something like that, please do something about it. Maybe this guy is also about to do that or not. But yeah, just you have a chance to do something good. As simple as that. Maybe this is saving somebody's life. You know? Such a small thing with such a high potential impact. So it's up to us. Okay, time to continue rambling. Honestly, I feel this has great potential. That's why that's part of why I'm also doing it. I think it has great potential. This is not at all a typical travel experience. I think, as far as I know. Okay. I have no idea what I was saying, so I might as well shut up for a while. Even though that's also beautiful. Look at people working in the fields, farmers. This is life here, maybe for thousands of years. Very much like this, just without the tractors and the machinery. Maybe the shirts are also a little different from thousands of years ago. I wonder how life has been here. It would be such a cool thing to somehow see a time lapse of life in a field like this. Okay, I think I'll stop for a while and go back to my podcast. Windmills. They bring a memory. A good memory from a week or 2 ago. I hope you find a video with it. It's one of my best videos, one of my best experiences, and I captured a lot of it. So it's one of my best days, really. I really encourage you to go and take a look. It's a long video. I think it's 2 hours and a half. But there's a lot there. I enjoyed it all and much more that I didn't share. Anyway, again, is this bamboo? Oh man, the smell of cut leaves and trees. Ah, that was so good. That triggered some emotion inside me. I think a childhood emotion. Wow. I spoke about this the other day, about how smell can be such a powerful initiator in response from your brain. Is that a way? That's probably a better way to put it. It's such a powerful sense we have that it creates intense sensation and feeling just from a few molecules that you can capture in the air. These were some nice motorbikes here. Adventurers like me. I think I should find a hammock for summer. A hammock would be such a simpler way to sleep instead of setting up the tent. And maybe I can use a tree and my motorcycle to somehow set it up. I don't know if my motorcycle is stable enough, but maybe it is. So maybe there is a way to... Oh, that's an interesting idea. I will look up some of the options online later today, see if I can buy one. This is not Sinopec, JWL. Anyway, I'm solved. I have a solution with my gas going forward. I know how to find gas stations, so it's no problem. My tank is still full. I really filled it up good yesterday. 9.3 liters I think I put, which is a bit unfair because there should be some gas in there. It should be 10 liters. Ah, maybe it's filling it up. Filling it up, I never fill it up perfectly, so I guess that's the maximum, right? Because it's to the side, so there's some space inside still. I just don't fill it up to the top. Okay, now I have my visor lowered. I think the sound should be better, right? It probably is. Significantly quieter. The wind noise should be less. But I hope it's otherwise okay as well. Because I do want a bit of wind. Actually, no, I don't know. Sometimes I have it open because I like the wind. Also, the vision is better because the visor is dirtier than my glasses, and then open air, of course. But it's okay. I can keep going like this for a bit as well. Also, just to see the contrast. Hello. No response. By the way, I have my lights fixed. I tested them yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday? The day before yesterday. But also yesterday. My lights work perfectly. My headlight. I'm so happy about that. I will test it a few more days, a few more nights. I want to see, be sure the issue is resolved. If it is, and if I have the confidence in that, I will plan maybe soon, maybe not soon. I have to see about the topography, the days ahead, but I will, this is a promise, okay? This is a promise. I will have an overnight journey from sunset to sunrise. Something I want to do. So that might be a very long night. Very, very long night. That's why I want to wait also a bit. Maybe spring, closer to summer. I don't know. Might be a long time from now then, but because these trucks, I don't like the trucks. It's inevitable, but I don't really like them. So Oh, this road is not very stable. I cannot relax much. What was I saying? Yeah, so that's my goal, one of my goals. An overnight motorcycle ride. I think currently that will be about from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's 12 hours. That's a long time. Maybe later on it could be something I could do later on. It could be something I can do if at some point I'm able to stream and all my friends know about this. Maybe there's some people following this. So if I have my internet set up, maybe it could be an experience I can stream. Because overnight it will be mostly dark. I doubt I will be going very fast. And it will be not much traffic. So basically it will be a lonely experience, or solitary experience rather. I don't think that's very lonely to me. Solitary, yes, but not lonely. So it will be a perfect moment to share and maybe to interact. So if I have the capacity to stream then, I think that will be a very cool experience. We can have conversations all night. What do you think about that? It will be night for me, but it will be afternoon, late evening, maybe in Europe. It could be day in the US, night in China. But yeah, not many Chinese people are watching this on YouTube or have the ability to do that. So I think that's a goal to look forward to. I'm really excited about that. I would really like to find a way to do that. I guess it all begins with finding a solution to my internet problem. That my phone has 5G. There's lots of areas with 5G. Even now, chances are I can have 5G connection if my motorcycle allowed, if my phone allowed. Not the case currently. It's one of the things I would like to check in Nanning. I will go to a Samsung store, and if they are able to help me, if they have experience with that. I checked online, I messaged Samsung customer support online, and they said I can go to a store in Nanning or Chengdu or Kunming and ask. So I need somebody with technical experience who does that a lot, or in a Samsung store, maybe somebody they can recommend to me, maybe a colleague of theirs, where they go and fix their phones. So they can do that. In a Samsung store, maybe it could be for free. Probably not, but that would be great. Otherwise, hopefully it will not cost too much. As I understood, it's about an hour's work. I back up my files. It's a lot of wind. I back up my files, and then I download some things, a new firmware, the Odin software that's used for this. I think that's about it, and then you just follow the instructions. It's not probably that complicated. I read a bit about it. I was close to trying it out, but then I read a bit more and I saw about the risks. That was a wall of wind that just hit me from this truck. There's a lot of crosswind right now. A lot of crosswinds. Yeah, these trucks, when they pass, I can feel them. Am I recording still? I am. I think I should get a new SD card also. Better one. Faster one, because this one sometimes I don't know what happens, but you've seen that in previous recordings, that the video stops, it just stops being smooth, it becomes stuttering, like interrupting. I think the audio as well, which is an issue. The guy from my hostel last night, he told me there isn't much in Nanning. It's not much point for me to go, he said. He said I should stay more in Beihai. That's where people from all of China go to have a holiday, to have a vacation. I believe that. It's certainly a beautiful beach area. But you know, I've also learned that I find joy. It's a bit of a bump. I find joy in every environment, so it's not entirely that I don't need the perfect space and a place to enjoy. So I'm okay with it, and I have things to do in Nanning. I have many reasons to go. There's some very nice roads around here. I wonder if I can deviate for a new adventure. Maybe here. Shall I try here? This one exactly, no. I think it's not the... Yeah, that's not the road. So factory there, I don't know about these roads, what they are really. G358, one is in blue, the other is in red, I don't know why. What's the difference? Look at these trucks. That's with the wood. It smells of wood and leaves and resin and nature. Can you imagine that? I really wish to somehow share that sensation, that experience, to transmit it to you. I don't know if I can, but so okay, let me listen to my podcast a little bit. Small detour from the main road. It's a great road, I'm enjoying it, I'm enjoying my podcast. I just saw something interesting on the map, like a giant complex. Maybe it's like maybe it's some kind of a mine. Judging by this road, it's very impressive. So I want to go and take a look what this was built for. All this light, all these power lines. I'm curious to see. You can see it here on the screen. It's a big complex. A giant field. I wonder what it is. Hidden here in the jungle, in the mountains. You see? I wonder if we'll be able to get an idea. Maybe it's an industrial town, or... Okay, there's some residential buildings over there. I wonder if the road continues. Oh, you can actually go through there. A different route I just found. Interesting. It looks like a giant industrial environment. I don't know about the color, why they made it, why it looks like that on the map. It's so spacious, no? Like literally, it's like the road is a airfield, airstrip. This is a nice place to test drive. So big, this area. Again, it's Sunday, so no people around. I imagine that's the reason. I see they are building some residential buildings over there. I mean, it looks very empty. Maybe it's one of those ghost areas, ghost projects. What is that? Oh, that's wood, I think. Let's take a closer look. There's one person over there. If I spoke the language, I would ask him, "Hello, how are you?" But I can say that, but not more, and I won't understand the response. It's wood. It's all wood around here. So it's wooden, at least this one. You see, they cut all the mountain to make all this flat. It's quite a project. So this is a wooden factory. Yeah, it seems everything is about wood here. Maybe I'm not supposed to walk in or ride in. Oh, a person. Ni hao. As long as you're polite. And so she's working on a Sunday. These are wooden something. I don't know what the purpose of this is. It's like wooden layers. Thin layers. See, very thin. Very thin wooden cuts. Many of them. They're left out there to dry. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Maybe it's decoration. Not really building, right? So it must be some kind of a decoration. Maybe it's for building homes. So it's so you put isolation and then you maybe put the wooden cover, like a last layer. And you do that, all these buildings, all these apartments. Maybe you need a factory like that to produce enough for them. I wonder how accurate my logic is. It makes sense, right? What I'm saying. I think it makes sense what I'm saying. I wonder how accurate it is. There's the explanation. No signs of life around. Couple cars. This could very well be one of those ghost cities. Ghost towns. One car, two cars that are parked. This looks like a finished apartment block. This looks nice, but very empty. Nothing on the windows, nothing on the terraces. The shops here are all empty. Not even shops yet. This entire building looks very empty. Oh, this entire complex. Nothing on the windows. I think nobody lives here. Right? It's absolutely empty. There's one more guy. Which is the way? Left. I go left. Yeah, so maybe this is one of them. I wonder if I finally discovered one for myself. A ghost town. See, no cars. I mean, people, where would people go? There's no sign of anything happening in these buildings. They're empty. They look empty. With the exception of these few people that I saw, it's mostly empty. Empty buildings. Again, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems that's what it looks like. This spot on the map. Wait. Why? Did I miss the way? I want to go this way. I want to go to follow this route. See where it goes. It's a proper road. I think I just missed it. Okay, we're looking for a left turn. Okay? Left turn somewhere around here. Do you see a left turn? Do you see a left turn? Because I don't. I don't see any turn at all. Can be it down there, right? Or it is. And there's no other way. That's literally what it is on the map. I need to go down there? Really? Google says it's possible. Do we trust Google? Where do you go from here? There's not even a... Am I recording? I'm recording. Okay, maybe this way? Is this the way? Shall we? Shall we? Are we brave enough for a bit of off-road experience? Okay, wish me luck. Quite bumpy, but okay, not bad road so far. Quite decent. It's not sand. Oh, this is not very decent. But it's also not the worst. It's not very sharp. Is this the right way home? Okay. Seems to be okay, acceptable. Funny how Google Maps finds these roads. Like, how is this on Google Maps? In China. I need a closer look. So there are no tigers around here, okay? I've checked. This is a consideration that my parents had at some point with regards to the places I go, because I've never shared this before, I think, on these videos, but I saw a wild red panda. And all these smaller, cuter pandas with the long tails, red, orange ones with some stripes. This seems like a very cool road. I saw one in the wild when I was hiking once with a friend, and I saw it just walking around. And I was crazy. I have it even on video. It's very badly captured, but it's there. It's proof it happened. Okay, I think we go right. There's a nice gate commemoration over there. This must be an ancient road, maybe. Maybe not. It looks like artificially built. I wonder if we can go through it. That would be pretty cool. I think my camera will run out of memory today. This might be a problem. If I continue recording like this, it'll be a long video. But the more the better, right? I think it might be even longer if I puncture my tire around here. I do see some sharp rocks here and there. Okay. The road is okay, it's just very bumpy. It's okay for a motorcycle. For a car, I think it will be very annoying. For this motorcycle, it should be okay. I'm a bit heavy. That's true. I have a bag. I have 3 bags and a box and myself. and the front backs, and so I have quite a bit of things on the motorbike. That's why I'm so happy about it. Like, it's really overcoming my expectations. I really don't know what to expect. This was all a huge gamble. Not huge, but this was all a gamble. Like, what I'm doing now, in many ways it will be a miracle if I will make it all the way back home. What do you think are the odds? I raised this question the other day in one of my previous recordings. Dispatches. I wonder how to call this. Vlog? Is this a vlog? Are these yeah, I don't know. But I raised the question about what are the odds that I make it home. Maybe somebody wants to share their belief in this. I know that the first people I asked about this, not the first, but the first people online that I asked about this. I'm having a short break now. My camera just died. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's the road that I was following all the way here. I have a few things, some snacks. I have some tomatoes from before. This is trash. I have some snacks that one of the people I met the other day, like these snacks over here. The person who fixed my engine and the stand, very big issues, long-standing issues. I gave him some things. He didn't want to get for me to pay for the service. It was a quick fix as well. But anyway, I wanted to give him something. So I gave him some snacks that I had, some things that I had. And by the end, he also brought me these snacks. I think he wanted to really come out on top as the nicer person in that interaction. So she just gave me a few snacks, and I think this is the perfect moment for me to enjoy them. Have some late breakfast or lunch here, one with nature. I think it's a very beautiful spot for that. And there's no sun anymore right now. It's actually quite okay. I'm not sweating, so it's a good spot for a break. Look at this bamboo. So cool. A tiny bamboo forest. Whoa, what a nice road. Look at that. I just finished having some snacks, a short break. I really enjoyed walking, seeing these people walk across the field. A local family, I would presume. Having a calm and peaceful life here. Maybe not that easy, but yeah, life is life. Not always you can choose to do what you want to do, or you don't even know sometimes what is out there, what is possible. In a way, with this journey, I want to show how you can do a lot without that much. Wow, look at that guy. Some fishing in the river. Imagine, I wonder who he is and how his life is. To come here alone and fish in the river, I don't know. Do you think he's rich? Do you think he has a family? Do you think he does this every day? Is it out of pleasure or out of necessity? I wonder. There must be some good fish in this place, I think. There should be, if it's a river especially. I think it's a part of the river. There's quite a bit of water. Nature around. I don't think the water is very contaminated. Oh, there were some tiny ducks there. Want to take a look? Very quickly, okay? Very quickly, I think they were... Oh, there's so many on the other side. Right, is this ducks? They're all... Interesting color. But there were just a few here, I think. I don't know if they're trapped. Or... Oh, no, they're free. Free to go. Free ducklings. Oh, wow. Look at that. I guess they're separated. Oh, this one went under. Well, sorry to disturb you, Oh, there's so many over there. Look at that. All this is tiny ducklings. And they know how to get out, apparently. Wow, I had not seen this before. I know about ducks, but ducklings like that? Tiny ducks, and they're alone, no parents. Apparently no predators around either. This is, I mean, I don't know, foxes or... This is such a... or eagles. This is such an easy prey. No? It's so strange to see that. There's on the other side. Many over there. Many over there. I think on the other side it's all ducklings. Look at the thousands. There's literally thousands of them. Only tiny ducklings. I guess they bring them here, and they are. I guess they're raised without parents, right? So they are born here, not born like that. They break out from the eggs here, so they grow up together, and they don't have parents. They're all orphans, tiny orphaned ducks. Wow, that's quite a sight to see. Look how many there are. All of this, all the yellow things are ducks, tiny ducklings. Wow, thousands. And that, my friends, is why you go on detours. To see something new, to experience something new. It was nice. Every day something new. I'll keep saying that every time I see something like that, because it really is something to remark on. It wasn't the case back home for me. In my small village in the countryside in Spain, there were periods of my life where every day there was nothing new. And hello, ni hao. Like this dog, if he's hungry, well, I guess he knows he's not supposed to eat ducks. Otherwise, it's just so easy to go and get them. I wonder how there's no predators. Really, no, not a single predator around. Even a cat. Cat, dog, you know, coyote, fox, things like relatives to foxes. These smaller ones, the ones that eat chicken, you know, the long ones like ferrets, things like that. None of this exists here. That's a bit. It should, right? Maybe it's been exterminated. I don't know. It's a bit strange to imagine that. But then you see the ducks. All of them are free. Maybe there's just a lot of them and there's enough to eat for predators and also to survive. Like there's no problem. Both things can coexist. Let's see if I can plug in my camera to charge. Ah, nice. Okay, now it's charging. Alright, we're going southwest. It's 5:30, I'm about 15-20 kilometers from my destination, so I'm really in the neighborhood of the city, not that far. It looks like remote in the countryside, but you know, 5-10 kilometers away down the mountain and you're back to civilization. You can see people with motorcycles around, so I guess they bought them in the city. These are just rural communities. What is it? Some dogs down there having fun. I have a dog at home and I think it's a little lonely. I wish we had two so they keep each other company. That way they will never be lonely. Much like us people, humans. One friend is all you need. Everything beyond that is nice, but not vital, not necessary. But one friend makes all the difference. One friend is the difference between being alone and having company. And it can be a dog instead of a person. I've learned that well. That's how I grew up for years in Spain. But it's nice to have human friends as well. A few, and your life is so much better. If you don't have one close one right now, well, I wish you find it, him or her. It's happy girl, happy girl. And you know, in a way, you can regard this experience as you know, as a little bit of this type. We may not know each other, but I don't feel alone right now, and it's all in my imagination. So you can imagine as well that you're part of this journey. Maybe that you're doing it yourself. It's very much what you're seeing is very much what it is. Liujing, Qinzhou port. Look at these colors. So we're going back to a coastal area, I think. Qinzhou is a city on the coast. So it should be something similar to Beihai, if I'm not wrong. As per what I saw on the map. But now it's very fresh weather, very nice. It's about go. It's about, it's still 30 degrees. That's really messed up. I would like to buy some quality items. I mean, I have a lot of things that do the job, and I'm very fine right now. Maybe not perfectly, but there's some small things that should really make a difference, like some indicators, better riding gear, some technology would be great. One more phone, internet, iPhone, not a Samsung one that works basically in China properly with 5G, but also it's not Android Auto, so I think another brand would be nice, so I don't need VPN all the time. What else? Some protective gear, yeah. Some summer riding items, some colder weather ones. Better bags for sure. These bags I like them, but they're waterproof. Maybe some big boxes, that will be great. You can lock them, you can leave them. Like for outside of China, I think that will be the best. To have a set of big boxes, but the problem is they are very heavy. Like each box is like 2 kilos, the box itself, maybe more. And they're not very big, the ones I've seen, cheaper ones. So buying a big one, it's probably very expensive. And I just cannot do that. It's too much. If anybody watching this is by any chance a manufacturer of these things and you want to help me out, hey, I don't mind giving you my address, okay? I refuse. I have a hard time asking for help, and I refuse to beg for it. Even though, you know, I also accept how in life sometimes you find yourself in a difficult situation. And there's nothing shameful about asking for help. What is this? Also, once again, this can be an accident. I think somebody's helmet just broke. Maybe it's a nice one. What do you think? This looks very nice. I think the cover inside is very nice. That's a nice helmet. I mean, I wonder if somebody's coming back for it. I don't know. I think this is very nice. This is leather, if I'm not wrong. It's proper leather. This can be very valuable. I have one more helmet similar to this, so that's why I'm thinking maybe I can get the insides. You know what? Okay, this is broken, so I'll just take that part. I can use it on my other helmet, I think. Can wash it up. It's a usable helmet. Maybe somebody will come back for it. But I think this is leather. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fake. Maybe it's all fake. Yeah, it's fake. Actually, I should probably throw it away somewhere. No. I cannot do everything. There's some limits. I'm sweating right now. I have enough trash to carry for myself. than to worry about these things. Even though, okay, you can see it here. Okay, so that's the universe telling me I should do the right thing, right? That's the universe telling me. So maybe I can give it to this guy. Where was it? Where was it? I think it was further, it was this way, right? I'm going too far back. I need to turn around. This is illegal. This is bad and dangerous and wrong. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Breaking the law to try to do something good. How about that? Okay, it's over there. Okay, maybe this guy over there will like it. Maybe not. It's already used. I don't know. Okay. I can ask him. And if not, I'll just leave it next to the trash. Maybe somebody wants to pick it up. It's a helmet. It's usable. You know, I shouldn't throw it away for sure. Actually, think about it. Ni hao. Chica, I saw it there. You want? I saw it on the road. Chica, there. Okay. You want? It's okay. It's okay. It seems to be okay. It's okay. I clean it up. Or maybe there. Timudong. Bye bye. Huh? I saw it there. No, I think maybe somebody can use it. It's good. It's okay. Okay, check out. Okay. Hen hao. Yeah. Okay, bye bye. He can throw it away. I think maybe somebody can use that. There's so many people going without helmets around here. For sure it can be useful to somebody. Maybe they have, they just don't want them. But maybe some people don't have. It's still a cost, right? It costs some money to get one. Might be cheap. It's money still. Okay, let's go. So look at this road now. It's basically one straight line for 5 kilometers. The only thing is there's something happening there that's very, very unpleasant to look at. I don't know if it's dirt or if it's some kind of a... What is that? Fire in the truck? What is that? What happened to this guy? Look at this road ahead. "18 kilometers. It doesn't look very nice to go through. Maybe I should have taken another way. Yeah. Time to put my helmet fully on. Try not to breathe much. China, Malaysia. What? China, Malaysia something. Did you see it on... What was that? China, Malaysia. Is this a road that goes to Malaysia? No way. Could it be? Let's see if we can. Let's see if there's another sign like that. I swear it said China, Malaysia something. Why am I going? Okay, I'm going in the wrong direction. What am I doing? Maybe we'll have a chance to see that again. I'm going in the very wrong direction. It was left. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay, well, good to be out of here. Yeah, that's why. Let's get out of here. I don't want to stay more than necessary. But I do want to see the China-Malaysia sign. I think it's this one. I'll slow down for a bit and try to take a glimpse safely. Somewhere around here. China, Malaysia, Qinzhou Industrial Park, 24 kilometers. China, Malaysia Park. Okay, so it's something maybe jointly built between China and Malaysia. That makes sense. Okay. Not okay. Still very smoky and dusty. So I thought I took this road going west, which is there. I didn't. What's happening with this truck? What happened? Look how much something is coming out of it. Ah, maybe it's the guy behind. Wait, they're just working on the... I guess it's this guy. They are working on the road. Okay, now it's okay. You can breathe again. So we go left. You go here. It's gonna be 70 seconds. Okay. It's one straight line for many kilometers, 5 kilometers maybe. Oh, that's a nice place. Amusement park. Look at that. All there, having fun. Ah, that's nice. This whole area is one big amusement park. I've been to very few of those in my life. Look at these flowers of the blooms. Ah, it's bright yellow. So beautiful. I would like to go to an amusement park, but I don't think I will enjoy it as much when I go alone. If I was with a friend, maybe two, that would be amazing. Garden Expo Park. Ah, maybe it's this one. Maybe it's the amusement park. Should I go and take a look? I'm wondering. Look at these yellow trees. So yellow. It's only flowers, only blooms, no leaves. How is that possible? What kind of tree is that? I'm still slightly debating myself if I should turn around and go to the park. Take a look. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Just before the amusement park, and yes, I did come in there. We have barbed wire. Inconsistent. But look at that place. Heaven for children. And older ones like me. It's a monkey. Wow, look how nice this is. It's full. So many people. Look how cool is that. Oh, this is children's heaven. No wonder it's so full. It's just €5 entrance? 38 yuan, really? Ah. But it's only children inside. Mostly. I want to take a look. What a nice place to be a child in, for somebody like me. And you can see the windmill theme. That's very dear to me, as you might know. It's such a cool spot. It's so nice. I wonder if I can go in. That's truly children's heaven. How nice is that? To spend the day here with your friends, with your family. Look, you can climb up behind there in these big nets. It's such a nice complex. Wow, I've never seen something like that. Ni hao. Can I walk around? Can I walk a bit? Okay. 谢谢. Wow. Ni hao, hello. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That's a nice place. I think this is a glass bridge up there. All the children are climbing. They let me in, by the way. Very nice. Very nice guy. Amazing guy. She got scared. She saw a foreigner. What is this place? How cool is that? Wow, this is one of the most... I mean, I'm a child, you know, I'm a grown-up child, that's what I am. It's incredible. Look. Wow. I'm speechless. This is beyond amazing. Hello. These kids. Wow. This is impressive to me. Look at that. Oh, this looks so much fun. I want to do that. Look at that as well. Oh, this is amazing, China. I congratulate you, I really do. This is beyond amazing. These kids are curious. Look at this place. It's a bit of danger, a bit of challenge, you know. That's training your children the right way. That you have to work a bit to get to the top. These ones are speed running it. It's probably not the first time they're doing that. Wow, I'm mind blown. What a nice place. I think this must be a very big highlight here in Qinzhou. I'm in Qinzhou, Guangxi province in the south of China. Wow, it's amazing. I probably sound like a stupid guy, but like a dumb guy, gaping around, but it's just impressive. And this is a glass bridge for children, so it's, I think you still get the idea, right? You still get the experience from it. I would be a little scared to go there, I think. You know, everybody's friendly, people are happy here. You might think it's a communist propaganda, but it's very, very not that right now. I think that's the best communist thing I've ever done. I've ever seen. Look at that pink sand. There's something for everybody. It's crazy, and it's pink on top of that. Wow, I'm speechless. Dragon thing. Hello, hello. Hello. Look at these children. That's a lot of fun for a child. I think they would go here. They would want to come here every day if you ask them. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. A highlight. A highlight for me, for sure. And they let me in. How nice. Let me just say hi. And thank you. 你好. 谢谢. Thank you. So nice. So good. 很好. 很好. Amazing. You know, some things in China are truly impressive. What a nice detour. Happy I came. You see, that's why it's good to change your plans sometimes. Be flexible, adapt. That was incredible. That was incredible. Look at this place. Children's heaven. Oh, and there's some sections I didn't even see. Like this one here at the end. No wonder it's full of cars. Probably all of Qinzhou is around here. Ah, this is definitely worth visiting just for that. Imagine you are a family. A young family, maybe with 1 or 2 children. What a place to spend the day. China is in some ways so above what many people, not everybody, I don't want to talk like that, but so above what many people know and think. It's a country, a land, a world of contrasts. A world of contrasts. and possibilities. I wonder how can I do a U-turn around here in a way that is not entirely illegal. Probably like that. Just wait for the green light. These flowers again. I want to get a bit fuel to my motorcycle. Let's see if I can find for my beautiful Dulcinea. There it is. This huge park. Wow, I didn't even see, like, there's much more over there. I think there's much more around here. It's probably a lot more behind. Like on the map, it's a huge complex. Oh wow. Wow, I'm there's so much to discover, I think, that I barely scratched the surface of this place. You can see the park. Yeah, you can see it on the map. It's a huge park. I don't know exactly what is there, but everything is possible. I like to live in a mystery. I don't have to know everything. A little bit of mystery is okay. What I can do is maybe take take this road, take a look from afar. Shall I? I shall. That's the beauty of having time and not being in a rush. Today I have plenty of time. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. I'm basically 5-10 kilometers from my accommodation. So let's do some more exploration. I'm curious to see if there's more, because it's a very big place. If there's much more, then I don't know how many people come here. But like, it's enormous. Okay, so it's mostly a park, I think. Not much else around, so probably just to go for a walk. Maybe it's like that, right? It's an amusement park, main section, then you have a nice park around where you can go for a walk, maybe some picnics, some nature. You know what, I'll go around. These guys seem to know where they go and to have fun, so I might follow them. I might as well just follow them. You have electric bikes here, that's a good sign. I love cities with e-bikes. Like Kunming, Lijiang. It's a shame you don't have them in Shangri-La. Shangri-La would be so nice if you had this. Okay, so apparently it seems like there's not much more. Okay, where is she going? Can you drive through? No way. Can you? Can I go in there? Somebody else from the back also going here. Okay, where are we going? What is this place? What is this route? Google Maps, all of my maps disappeared. Froze. Where am I? Qinzhou Women's and Children's Hospital? What is this? Maybe it's a hospital. Okay, what am I doing and where am I going? I'm just enjoying the ride. That's what I'm doing. With different plants. You know what I was thinking? What is this girl doing? She's having some picnic by herself. Respect. Respect. I really respect that. That's embracing solitude and finding joy independent joy. Okay, this seems like a hospital, no? Or I don't know. Or just like a giant park. Yeah, it's like a big park where you can walk around, ride a bicycle, there's a lake. Okay, I get it. There's the e-bikes here. That's a traveler's meeting point. Oh, that's a dead end over there. Interesting. That's a tank. What is that doing here? What is this place? Oh, that's military related. But look at all these caravans there. Oh, that's a... Man, I'm becoming crazy. My neck is hurting. I hope it's not giving you dizziness to look around so much like me. I'm amazed. That's all. I'm quite amazed by what I am seeing here. Okay. Wait, are we back to the road that I hated? Really? That's unexpected. How did we... Okay. Wow, that was a nice detour. This is the third time I see these trees. The third time I see these trees. Trees for luck, right? That's what they say. An amazing part of the town. And I found it by chance. I like that. I don't need to know everything. I'm sure there are many places I have not been that are amazing, and if I knew about them, I would feel, that I'm missing out. I'm very happy, assuming in advance that I will sacrifice things, experiences, places. But that way, no, the joy of discovery, like now, I hope you've been able to, to feel it alongside me. I think you'll be able to perceive my enthusiasm. It's as authentic as it can be. There's one more park around there that I want to pass by. It was the one thing that I initially chose on the map. It looked like a nice park with a lake. So I thought I'll just go and take a look. And then I saw that. I saw that very beautiful amusement park for children. That's not the right way, I think. And that's the park. Just arriving. This guy working out. Very nice. Always good to see. I think this is a very nice park. I look forward to taking a right turn and parking and having a walk around here. How about that? How about that? I could use a walk. Very nice. Hen hao, hen hao. People who do this, I think on average, especially not once, but consistently, I think life in general tends to go better for them. Let's go and explore a bit. So, first impression of Qinzhou. That's a not bad place to be. Look at this lake. With a tiny island in the middle, some birds. That's quite nice. I like this landscape of the blocks. You know, they're all decent. Not like the communist ones in Bulgaria that we still have. That you'll see from the airplane when you land in Sofia and you're not impressed. This one looks pretty nice. What a beautiful, beautiful landscape here. The sun is still high up, so I have plenty of time. Today has been such an active day. I've recorded so much. I hope at least some of it has been worth sharing. It's interesting because the days are going to grow very long from now on. Now it's I think 5 something. I have over an hour of light. 6 something is the sunset. 7 in a month or 2 from now it will be 8 and 9. You still have light like that. And that's interesting to think about. What should I do with such long days? Should I prepare to ride more kilometers? Or maybe just to stay and explore more on foot, to enjoy? I don't know. Maybe do some hiking somewhere? I don't know. I think more and more I'm in no rush for this journey that just began to be over. I very much am of the opinion that what matters is the journey, not the destination, not the end. Hangover. And so I try to enjoy all of it. As I said to the friends on Hainan Island a few days ago, I told them about the movie Dead Poets Society. I told them about some scenes from the movie that really touched me, really moved me. And a few quotes, like Carpe Diem in Latin. And yesterday, one of those friends, he messaged me to ask me again about the quote, which one it was. He wanted to remember. And a favorite quote of mine, also mentioned in the movie by Robin Williams, quoting, what was his name? To live in the woods. I'm going to the woods not because... How was it? Well, there's one phrase there that's ultimately a foundation for what all this is, and that's the one: to suck the marrow out of life. I don't remember the entire phrase, the entire quote, but it was something along those lines of not to one day find out that when I am at my deathbed, I have never lived. Something like that. It's a very, very interesting movie, an amazing quote, so much to learn from it. Yeah, recommended movie. It can make you cry as well, if you're of that mindset. if you have a proclivity for that. Anyway, it's a nice park. I'm gonna go around a little more. I need to get some food at some point. Maybe I'll go to my accommodation, settle in. Yeah, I'll see. But I'm happy I arrived. Today is a nice, long, calm day with lots for me to enjoy and to record and to share. I hope at least some of it has been to your liking. I'll continue doing what I can, how I can, as long as I can. What kind of yogurt is that in a bag with coconut? I'm trying to find Bulgarian yogurt. As always, not available. I think this one is the best one I can find now. I'd like to give it a try. So, I have no idea where my motorcycle is. I'm looking for the flag. You know, the sticks sticking out. Where did I leave it? I spent some time here in the mall. I bought some things. I bought some yogurt, some nuts. Yeah, just some things. And I just met a very nice guy, student. He was very curious about my camera and what I'm doing in China. And I think he would like to travel the world as well. He dreams about it. That was very nice to see. But I really need to find my motorcycle. I told him about my idea to potentially visit universities. So we'll see if tomorrow he might be interested in having a coffee with his classmates at his university, having a chat about Ukraine, about my work, about international affairs. I don't know, it's a bit improvised, but I think it might be interesting to try out as an activity, as part of my journey. So let's see what he says later today. Okay, so now I'm on my way to
past the first intersection
to a Samsung store, a service center that I saw, in the hope that
past the second intersection.
That they may be able to help me
Turn right.
do the firmware installation. That will be great. Might take some time. If they have the capacity, that will be great. I trust that if something happens to the phone, they will assume responsibility and compensate me for it. There will be some element of guarantee.
In 500 meters, turn left at the traffic light.
Like a nice place for dinner. Haven't eaten yet. I'm really happy about my legs. See now they work. So nice when things improve. Today has been it's funny how short days end up always being longer. There's the reality of it. No day is boring. Always something to do every day. Even if just sit down in the park and rest for an hour and read a book.
About to turn left at the traffic light.
No, they are short. When you do something like that. Should I say simple? I don't know how to put it.
Turn left.
I don't know what this this sound is. I missed the sunset tonight, but I see the moon as well, and that's almost as good, if not better. And I'm going to the store, Samsung store, and then my apartment, my hotel for tonight. I trust it's a nice room, everything I need. Might be in a nice area of the town. Or maybe I go out for a walk. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I've already had enough today. Enough things happened, enough things I experienced. There's no need for more. But if that's meant to be, that's meant to be. We shall see.
Continue on Card Road for 900 meters. Go straight at the upcoming traffic light.
I think my hotel is very near a Samsung store. Not lucky. That maybe means that the Samsung store, it maybe means that that area is a city town. The town's city center. City center. So, might be more interesting things ahead. Let's see. Every once in a while, I see something unexpected in China. That's literally one of those moments. What is Captain America doing here? Where is his shield? Somebody stole it. What is Captain America doing here? That's my hotel here. I just arrived. I'll check in and looking forward to some nice rest tonight.